Okay, artists, we worked on our desert backgrounds last time, and once you finished your desert background, Ms. Florzak should have collected that, so that will be in my possession. The next steps are going to be practicing drawing some plants and animals to add to our desert landscape. So I will give each table a copy of lots and lots of pictures of desert plants and animals, and you will each get a blank piece of paper. And on that paper, I want you to practice drawing some of these plants and animals before we put them on our landscape. It's really important that we practice things first. So go ahead and flip through some of these pages that I handed out, and just with a pencil, and you guys have erasers at your table so you can erase if you make mistakes, practice sketching out some plants and animals. So I'm going to work on that. Okay, artists, I would like for you to try to draw at least 10 different plants and animals. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11. So I have 11 plants and animals on my sketch paper that I was just practicing on. And then you're going to get out your oil pastels. And you can go ahead and practice coloring some of these plants and animals to get a little bit of practice with using the pastels to add color, because sometimes if you draw things that are really small like this, you might find that they're too small for you to color with the oil pastel, and that's okay. You don't have to use oil pastel to color it. It could just be a drawing on top of the landscape with no color added to it. Something that I like to do, especially for your cactus, is using, after you color it green, using a black pastel to add some of the lines to show the spiky texture of the cactus. Or for this one, I'll color it green first, and then I'll use the black to add some of the spikes. So I'll show you that next. I'm gonna blend a little yellow into this one so it can be a different shade of green. And now I'm gonna take my black pastel to add the lines on the cactus. And then I'm going to add some of those little spiky bits with the black pastel as well to give it that texture, like that. So I'm just going to continue practicing coloring my animals and my cactus. Okay, artists, so once you've colored in most of your plants and animals and you feel like you've gotten enough practice, probably during our third and last class working on this is when you'll add these plants and animals to your landscape. So I'm going to show that step next. So having your sketches nearby and also maybe some of these printouts, you can start drawing with a pencil. We are going to use pencil first. Your cactuses and other plants and animals onto your desert landscape. That we want to make sure is that when we're drawing these, that all of your plants and animals are on the ground. So this one, it starts on the ground and it does overlap the mountains, which is okay, but you want to make sure that the bottom of all of your plants and your animals' feet are all within the yellow and orange sandy part, so below the mountains, okay? So draw everything out with pencil. Okay, so I have all the plants and animals I'm gonna have drawn out with pencil. We don't wanna overcrowd it too much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 6 items. We don't wanna have, our space too filled. And then we're gonna go ahead and color on top of that with pastel. So I'm gonna fill these in with color. And then I like to use black as my last step. So adding all of my black details at the end because black can be very easy to smudge. So I wait until the end to do that. Okay, artists, and that's it. This is my finished desert landscape. with all my plants and animals added to it. And these are gonna go in our end of year art show. So I hope that you have fun creating these. Don't forget to make sure your name is on it as well. Front or back is fine. All right, have fun.